I think I first saw you when you were doing that Guinness challenge. World record.
The Guinness one. World record attempt.
The first one.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Then you also did the second one.
I did the second one, and then there are 2 upcoming ones that have been approved of.
To do? Oh. So they needed the counting.
Well, since we are here and you said no topic is off limits, let me begin with the very first cookathon. We call it a cookathon because it's a cooking marathon by an individual.
Yeah.
These are attempts. Number 1, point of correction, I saw a lot when I was going through this. Okay, I'm a bit nervous, so I'm going to start with English. As we go by, Nalabanga comments after the cookathon. I saw so many comments on social media and people were calling it a competition. Number 1, breaking an attempt. And if there's anybody out there who wants to break a record or to attempt to break a record, it's not don't feel free, by the way. It's the easiest thing you can do, well, depending on where you are or which line you want to go through, and it's not a competition. Otherwise, if it was a competition, when you break someone's record, bandi mujeri nyari mu Guinness World Book of Records never zawe. But otherwise, they just keep topping up, and then updating. So there is that part that needs to be corrected. Most people looked at it as a competition.
Yeah.
Then here and there, yet you see that the people I was actually going against, they are sending you love and support. And then also when you're doing these things, the World Book of Records is very, very, very clear. Do not set a record that cannot be broken by the next person.
Don't do the impossible.
Yes, don't do the impossible, because it's supposed to be the book of the people, the extraordinary, if anything, or the people who are brave enough to do things that other people wouldn't dare to do. So why would you make it difficult for the next person? Yes, make it a challenge, really, but then don't make it difficult. So there are so many people's records that have been cancelled, or attempts that have been cancelled because of that.
So you did the first one.
Yeah.
The record you wanted to break was how long?
It was 129, something like that, by an Irish chef.
Hours?
Yeah. In days, I think that's about 4 days. Because I remember Alan Fisher, breaking Hilda Bassi, the Nigerian. Hers was, she did 100 hours, but she was awarded 90-something. 97, actually. The world record awarded her 97. I'll get to that, and I'll tell you how they award us these things. Yeah.
So what happened on the first attempt?
On the first attempt, we did our record, actually. I had a team. I put in my application. We received the confirmation, or rather the go-ahead from World Record to attempt. When we received that, of course, it comes with guidelines, a set of guidelines, which you're supposed to follow to the T. With those guidelines, I and my team, because I read through the guidelines, the other people read through, then we made sure we understood so that we don't make any mistakes. So now we know so we did everything that we were supposed to do it. But unfortunately for me, Urban TV was very greedy. Yeah, we had a conversation. We actually had meetings for a whole week about how we're going to record these videos or how we're going to go about it. Why are these videos important? Because it is what they call the evidence. And that's where you get accorded your record, and then you get your name gets to make it in the book of the brave. Anyway, so they became greedy along the way.
How?
My videos were supposed to be as raw as possible. You see how you hear Kasuku?
Yeah.
Nothing else. Wadekadoti, obachi, just showing your hours. So there was supposed to be a frame as you record. Ngamfumba, the timer, and a wall clock.
Yeah.
Then me cooking. So it's supposed to go like that. Now, they did that part all too well. But with every brand that showed up there and could offer them money, they took the money.
Oh.
And where did they put the bulango?
In the cooking thing.
In my videos. As if that wasn't enough, I started on the 23rd of December at 10 a.m. The videos were there, the Vitala were there, and they showed they were recording. There was actually a screen on the other end that showed they were recording. On getting to the videos started recording on the 24th.
Wow.
I had lost so many days. These are days you're not sleeping, you're not eating well, you're not showering, there's too much going on because you're just stepping in. You've literally put your body in shock for people to actually play around like that.
So that was the first attempt.
Yeah, the first attempt. So the first, and how do we find this out? Because when we were handing in, we thought, Urban cannot mess up. I mean, this is a whole vision group. They cannot mess up. We've had meetings with the big guy, with Don, with Wanyama. We've had meetings with so-and-so. We've had meetings with so-and-so. So everything you expect it to go as planned. So when they handed us the videos, we did not expect to upcoming. Then there was a point, no gamba, okay, you put a song here, but give me a split screen. Maybe these guys would even consider looking at it. But tutunula video katinze watu video. I looked at the last video when I was closing because that's where I knew I had that's where I knew there were glitches really. Because so at that point in time, they want them raw. There are points when I broke down and cried. There are times when the videos that people saw when I was dancing, I was actually trying to stay awake. There was a point there when I had to go out in one of my breaks to go and put on adult diaper because I wanted to push more hours. But then because you're in heat, you're drinking too much water. So the body is doing what it's supposed to do at that point in time. So we did not see these things because we did not expect any of that to happen because we had talked about them and they had also gone through the whole set of rules and regulations and guidelines we were supposed to follow.
So then they rejected.
They actually didn't reject it. As we talk, I'll go through my emails and I show you. But still it doesn't matter. But they didn't reject them. Up until now, when you go to my dashboard, I have, when you try to attempt, when you do several things, you get your account with them. So when you go to my account and my dashboard, that particular record is still pending evidence. Because they asked for evidence. Now when you are attempting and you start putting in, they say pending, because it moves from, because mulimu kati record zenina, begamba pending evidence, that means they're waiting for you to just upload what you did. So that particular one requested for further evidence. There was one that was cancelled, but that one was me trying to set my own record. And what is setting your own record according to them? You come up with something that you think you can do. You pay for it to them, and you wait for them. You hear from them. They can either say yes or no. Like what Hilda Bassi just did with the jollof rice. That wasn't in the database. But she has set it and it was created. Unfortunately for me, what I wanted to do was denied. I wasn't approved by them.
So, but you did another attempt?
Yes, I did another attempt. The attempt was to actually get better evidence, or the further evidence that was requested for. So
did you
I did hand in. I didn't submit.
You just felt like
there was actually my mother on the day she showed up. That was the 5th day, because the first attempt was 6 days. On the 5th day, she felt it best to pass by. She was coming from Mulago, and that was the day she was diagnosed with cancer. And she was supposed to start chemotherapy right away. I couldn't continue. I was emotionally not okay. And doing these days, as you don't sleep, it messes with your mind, because you're not supposed to sleep. You're on fire, heat, it gets cold, all of that is happening to your body. And then, therefore, I start hallucinating. You can't add that with other emotions. So I just couldn't continue.
I know.
Maybe video name biturira. Then there was a guy ngabola bamutiaba oyo. I can't hear. Kuri video ya katunda tachakwata masimu takuba.
So you don't have. Wow.
Yeah, kati nakubira ne mugamba bane video zange zimpe, maybe let me just hand in, seeing as everybody has failed to do what? To actually break my record. And mine is still standing, and they just need further evidence. So maybe zimpe. Nangamba, I'm going to send you a border guy right now. Kindly help me pick up this boy. This guy wants to come. So there was a person. Ne mugamba kampa kantu. Ngeta kusindikira boda mama dito fayo.
Paka kati. 2
terabyte mitwalo jange 98. Because the videos now, those videos were heavy and all. Now still nali siwezeza 141 hours, the 6 days, but still nali nkozechi. Nali I had surpassed every other person's record. Nali mazo kumenya actually all the records that were standing.
Nice.